I'm very much into prophecy, and I know Christ is coming. I just had a video discharged and deleted because, it has to do with my Christianity, and I put it out there about biblical stuff. Well, they deleted it. And it's happened to others, and I understand that because it's just the way society is. I'm not going to blame anybody. It's the way society is today. And it's okay because sometimes you have to go with the flow. But what I wanted to put out there was about technology. Hopefully, technology can be used responsibly. Too many people are into, full-blown technology, and I have to be careful with technology addiction because it is a reality. But artificial intelligence, if used properly, is a very good thing. Stephen Hawkins talked about it, and I'm looking at my training in biomedicine. I got a very good opportunity to go back to work with the VA, almost 90 grand a year. And at the same time, I'm just sharing information. I hope I can get something going with YouTube where I can, get like a PayPal account, but I'm not out to get rich. It would be like subsidize my income with Social Security. If I made an extra grand a month, simply by giving technology and knowledge that benefits people, I would love that because I love my YouTube family. You guys have been so awesome over 3 years. And I mix it with spirituality. And I got delivered of heroin and coke 15 years ago, and not too many people make it. And it was all based on Jesus take the wheel. And then my testimony, and we defeat the power of the enemy with our testimony. And I look at that. I know a lot of people, when atheists go out there and they get a lot of recovery. Perfect God, imperfect man. And also, I'm going to be throwing a lot out there about technology because I also do automotive engineering. That was my first engineering degree when I was in the service. I was a tank mechanic, diesel mechanic, / building the old muscle cars. And when you take a 65 GTO, and you put a Pontiac 73 motor in it, that's almost 400 horsepower. Let me get this right. The 400 cubic inch, sorry. And the horsepower is uncalled for. The frame and all that. Oh my gosh. I was getting rubber in all 3 gears out of 4. And I remember getting it up to almost 80 miles an hour, and then I dropped the clutch. I put it right in, I spun it. I was getting rubber in every gear, but then boom, the fork rod fell out, and I dropped the transmission right in the middle of the road. And thank God nobody got hurt. Thank God there was no real damage. We towed it back to the shop, and it's kind of comical. You learn by doing things. I do dirt track racing now, and I get into it. These go-karts don't just do 20. They do almost 80. It's because of what they're geared with. Normally they'll have a 5 horsepower motor. This has got a lot bigger on it. They sort of look like the difference between a dune buggy and a little go-kart that you see on those tracks going around. But this is, I think it's about, I want to say 20 horsepower. Almost like a tractor engine for like a lawnmower. Because those are usually about 15 horsepower. And if you gear those, oh boy, they're nice. And it's fun. It's got the roll bar you strap in, helmet, all that stuff. The big thing is I like dirt bikes, and I'm very good, and it's enjoyable. I'm like a big kid. If you have children, make sure they're educated in these things because they are dangerous. My first thing was a mini bike, and believe me, I fell off it. I didn't know what I was doing at 13, and my first motorcycle, I wrecked it. And I learned the hard way. I took out my mom's porch and I had to pay $2,000. Of course, I learned, and when I rode professionally, I bought a 750 Honda Gold Ring, and it's a nice motorcycle. I like Harley, but there's something about Japanese, but they're beautiful technology. And if you ever want to get a dirt bike, I recommend Suzuki. Get an off-road and also street ready, okay? Because then you can go anywhere. I thank you guys for letting me get this out because I really want to put technology out there along with remember, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And none of us could do nothing without Jesus. I like being sort of like in a variety. Jesus saves. And, I hope everybody is safe and peaceful in every way. And always love the children and always love your mom and dad.